Hello and welcome back to the channel. If you would like to see how I made this beautiful headband, please keep watching. Here are the materials that you need to achieve this headband. You need your Alice band, you need your Asooke fabric or whatever fabric you want to use. You need some trimmings, your scissors, your tape, your hot glue gun, and wax. This Asooke that I'm using came pre-joined, so I'm going to start off by separating the pieces. I'm going to measure 30 inches in two places. That is what I'm going to use to form the fan that is going to sit on the headband. Please feel free to adjust the measurement to your liking. If you want it bigger, you can increase the measurement, and if you want it smaller, go ahead and reduce it. If you want to have more fans on the headband, you can as well reduce the measurement so that you can put up to 3 different fans on the headband. I'll go ahead and fold the edges of my 30 inches twice, then I'll take it to my sewing machine and stitch it in place. For this tutorial, I already have my Alice band covered up with the Asooke fabric. If you don't know how to wrap your Alice band, please let me know in the comment section so that I can drop the video of how to wrap the Alice band. This is the 30 inches after folding the edges. I'm going to start forming my fans by taking a little bit of the edge in a triangle shape. Please follow along so that you can see how I achieved this fan, because words might not be able to explain it properly, but if you pay attention, you would be able to get it. Note that before you start making your fans, you should have your thread and needle at the ready. Okay, so for this fan, when you pick a fan, the next one should go beyond the starting point of the previous one. That's the technique to achieving a perfect fan. Okay, so watch closely as I progress with formation of this fan. I will be using my needle and thread to sew down the fans that I'm making as I make them. You can decide to use your hot glue gun for this, but if you ask me, using your needle and thread is better if you want to achieve a very neat job. For my sewing, I ensure that I am sewing the previous fan that was made so that it is not standing out on its own. Okay, so the beginning of that fan needs to be sewn down. So at the end of the day, you will realize that everything is properly sewn together. Okay, so I'm going to continue making this fan and tacking it down until I've exhausted the entire 30-inch fabric. This is what it looks like after I'm done making my fan and tacking it down. So now I'm going to create the rose fan. I don't know what about that shape. Okay, the shape, the design that you saw on the headband, this is exactly how I go ahead and create that design. As I create the rose design, I'm going to be tacking it down so that it doesn't come apart. You need to tack this neatly. Make sure that you're hiding your thread inside the design that you're creating. Don't sew on the outside. It's going to look unprofessional. So please make sure that you are sewing in between and that your thread stays hidden on the inside. If you watch this video up to this point and you're not yet subscribed to the channel, kindly consider subscribing to the channel so that you become a part of the family. When you subscribe, please hit the notification bell so that you get notified every single time I upload a new video. On this channel, I create beauty related content. I make DIY videos showing you how to do things like this. I teach you how to tie trending gele styles, and then I share a bit of lifestyle content here. Okay, so if that's what you're interested in, please subscribe to the channel so that you become a part of the family. Don't forget to like this video and share with your friend or anybody at all. You never can tell who needs to see this video. You might be helping somebody out, and you're also helping this channel grow by sharing our videos. Thank you so much to all our returning subscribers and to the new subscribers that just joined the family. Thank you so much and God bless you. Once I'm done stitching, I'm going to knot the thread properly and then cut it out. I'll go ahead and repeat the same thing on the other strip so that I have two beautiful fan roses. And here they are. I am done. I'm going to go ahead and attach it to the headband. I will do this by sewing, tacking the fans to the headband. For this tutorial or for this headband, I'm not going to use my hot glue because this is actually for a client. If you're making it for yourself, go ahead and use your hot glue if that's what you want. But because it's for a client, I'm going to use the tacking method so that I ensure that it is neatly and properly secured to the headband. You don't want a situation where after some time the style you made will start to come apart. So it's important that you stitch, you hand sew the fans onto the headband if you're making for a customer. Don't forget to securely knot your thread when you are done tacking the fans onto the headband. This is the final look. You can go ahead and embellish your headband with whatever embellishment you have available. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, share this video with your friends, subscribe if you're not yet subscribed. Until I come your way next time, stay blessed and God bless you.